En este momento les pedimos que se pongan de pie si pueden y nos ayuden a darles la bienvenida a los estudiantes de la clase del 2024. At this time, we'd like to ask you to please stand if you are able and join us in welcoming the 2024 Latinx graduating class. You may now be seated. Ya se pueden sentar.
Before we begin, we want to take a moment to acknowledge the land on which we currently reside. Antes de comenzar, dediquemos un momento para reconocer a los pueblos indígenas y sus tierras en que fue edificada esta universidad.
Every community owes its existence and strength to the generations before them, around the world, who contributed their hopes, dreams, and energy into making the history that led to this moment. Some were brought here against their will, some were drawn to migrate from their homes in hope of a better life, and some have lived on this land for more generations than can be counted. Truth and acknowledgement are critical in building mutual respect and connections across all barriers of heritage and difference.
We believe it is important to create dialogue to honor those that have been historically and systemically disenfranchised. So we acknowledge the truth that is often buried. We are on the ancestral lands of the Piscataway people, who were among the first in the Western Hemisphere. We are on indigenous land that was stolen from the Piscataway people by European colonists. We pay respects to Piscataway elders and ancestors. Please take a moment to consider the many legacies of violence, displacement, migration, and settlement that bring us here today.
Toda comunidad debe su existencia y fortaleza a las generaciones anteriores, generaciones que con sus esperanzas, sueños y energía contribuyeron a construir la historia que nos guió a este momento. Muchos de los que llegaron aquí fueron traídos contra su voluntad, otros emigraron de sus hogares con la esperanza de una vida mejor, y otros han vivido en esta tierra por muchas generaciones. Queremos resaltar esto, pues la verdad y el reconocimiento son fundamentales para construir el respeto mutuo y las conexiones a través de todas las barreras culturales.
Es importante crear un diálogo para honrar a aquellos que han sido robados de su propia historia y de sus derechos. Reconocemos la verdad que frecuentemente está enterrada. Estamos en las tierras ancestrales del pueblo Piscataway. Estamos en tierra indígena que fue robada del pueblo Piscataway por colonizadores europeos. Respetamos a los antepasados de Piscataway. Tomemos un momento para considerar la violencia, desplazamiento, migración y asentamientos que nos unen hoy aquí.
Welcome, graduates, family, and friends. My name is Diana Rivera. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I'm an undergraduate student studying information science under the University of Maryland's College of Information Studies. Bienvenidos graduados, familiares y amigos. Mi nombre es Diana Rivera y estudio ciencias informáticas aquí en la Universidad de Maryland.
Hello, my name is Camila. My pronouns are she, her, hers. I recently joined the TERP community in December as the program coordinator for diversity programming and engagement in the Office of Diversity and Inclusion. Hola, mi nombre es Camila y en diciembre me uní a la comunidad TERP como parte de la Oficina de Diversidad y Inclusión.
We are here today to celebrate the completion of one chapter and the beginning of the next. On behalf of the University of Maryland and the Office of Multicultural Involvement and Community Advocacy, we welcome you to the 2024 Latinx Graduation Celebration. Are we excited? Woo! It is a special day because we have come to celebrate the major achievements of our students and of you, their families, loved ones, friends, and partners who have supported them in their journey to reach this milestone. We celebrate this event not just as individuals with families, but as an entire community who share the successes of all of our students and our past and future generations.
Estamos aquí hoy para celebrar la finalización de un capítulo y el comienzo del siguiente. Le damos la bienvenida a la celebración anual de graduación Latinx. Es un día especial porque hemos venido a celebrar los principales logros de nuestros estudiantes y de ustedes, sus familias, seres queridos y amigos que los han apoyado. Celebremos este evento no solo como individuos, sino como una comunidad entera que comparte los éxitos de todos nuestros estudiantes con las generaciones pasadas y futuras.
Ahora les presentamos a los miembros de la administración universitaria, que incluye la facultad que nos acompañan esta tarde. At this time, we would like to recognize Maryland administrators, faculty, and staff who are joining us this evening. We ask those in attendance to please rise as you are able. Faculty and staff, please rise as you are able. We thank you for all of your efforts on behalf of the Latinx students on our campus. Les agradecemos todos sus esfuerzos en nombre de los estudiantes Latinx en nuestro campus. Can we please give them another round of applause?
Yes, thank you. Now we would like to welcome University of Maryland President Daryl Pines to the stage to share some remarks to the class of 2024. Ahora nos gustaría dar la bienvenida a Daryl Pines, presidente de la Universidad de Maryland, para compartir algunas palabras con la clase de 2024.
Buenas tardes a todos. Gracias. Bienvenidos a la celebración de graduación Latinx 2024. Muchas gracias por invitarme y hacerme parte de tu celebración. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the 2024 Latinx Graduation Celebration. Thank you so much for inviting me and making me a part of your celebration. How about a round of applause for Diana and Camila for their service? Thank you for being the co-MCs. As you know, this is a very busy time for all of us at the University of Maryland, but it is a very special time as well, because now is when we get to celebrate our graduates and our soon-to-be alums, the people who we work here for and get to celebrate with all of you here in the audience. I also like to take this wonderful opportunity to thank all of the parents and family members who are here today. A sus madres y padres, felicidades para ellos. How about a round of applause for all the parents, all the family members who are here today. I want each of you to know that I and the rest of the University of Maryland administration are tremendously proud of all of what the students have accomplished, everyone in this room. Today we have the largest number of Latinx graduates in the history of the University of Maryland. We also have the largest enrollment in the history of the University of Latinx students. And it gets better and better every year. Your graduating class has faced exceptional challenges and came of age, sort of unfortunately, during one of the most tumultuous periods in our country's recent history. And you know what I'm talking about, the pandemic. So you didn't have a normal senior high school graduation, and you didn't have a normal first-year experience. But I know you're resilient because you're here today. Give them another round of applause. They're here today. Today and over the next few days, we are going to honor you and celebrate you and all that you have accomplished during your time here at College Park. So I want to simply say congratulations, because you have achieved excellence inside and outside of the classroom. You have brought your diverse perspectives, insight, and culture to our student groups, to our residence halls, to our laboratories, to our research environments, and to our people in the community. And you have worked to build bridges between Latinx Terps and all of those of other backgrounds. Even though we have come through all of this together, I know that the world can still be a very uncertain and difficult place. I know that the grand challenges of our time can seem to be at times insurmountable, but I know they aren't. And you should know that as well, because all that you have overcome and achieved, and all that you are ready to build from, you will be resilient going forward. So I want to say congratulations to the Latinx graduates, to the Latinx Terps. I want to say that the one thing that you know that is definitely true about your class is that you are fearless. You are fearless. So let me just say one simple thing that you will always remember. You will always be fearless Terps. And most importantly, I will say tomorrow, as I'll say to you today, go Terps. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, President Pines. Next, we would like to invite Vice President of Diversity and Inclusion, Georgina Dodge, to share some remarks with our graduates. Nos gustaría invitar a la Vicepresidenta de Diversidad e Inclusión, Georgina Dodge, a compartir algunas palabras con nuestros estudiantes.
Bienvenidos, welcome. I am delighted to be here with you today and having this wonderful opportunity to honor our Latino, Latina, Latinx, Latine graduates. Felicidades. Congratulations. As President Pines duly noted, the last few years have required you to work hard, sometimes to think in ways that may have been new to you, to stretch and to grow your intellect and your outlook. You have persevered, and now you're here, celebrating an achievement that is truly impressive. Felicidades. So for you undergraduates, by a quick show of hands, how many of you participated in an OMSI program during your time here? La Familia, Sister to Sister, I see you. Thank you very much. I want to take this moment to thank you for your leadership on behalf of multi-ethnic students here at Maryland. Thank you. Yeah, these students were special leaders, so thank you for acknowledging them. To all of our graduates, te pido que celebres ahora, pero pronto hacer tiempo. I ask you to celebrate now, but soon make time. Make time to reflect on all the hard work you have done to get here. Make time to be very, very proud of yourself for your accomplishments. Make time to appreciate the ways in which your identity has contributed to your success and to our university. Make time to celebrate your roots and your heritage. And because we know the intense value of relationships, make time to thank those who helped you get here. We rarely work alone. Thank your family, your friends, your peers, your instructors, your supporters, your encouragers, all those who helped you make it through to today. Make time to think about how you will use your University of Maryland degree, the experience you've gained, the skills you've practiced, the expertise you've acquired. How can you now make time to give back to your community and to push back against injustice? There are many ways to make a difference, and what will be yours? One of my sheroes is Dolores Huerta, the American labor leader and civil rights activist. Dolores Huerta dice, cada minuto es una oportunidad de cambiar el mundo. Every minute is an opportunity to change the world. Graduates, I cannot wait to see how you will change the world in ways big and small. They all matter. But that's for tomorrow. Today is a day for gratitude and, of course, celebration. I truly hope that this time brings you much joy and that you are surrounded with lots of love. I'm so honored and pleased to say, congratulations, class of 2024. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Dodge. Next, we would like to invite Vice President for Student Affairs, Patty Perillo, to introduce Carolina Rojas Bar Award and its awardees. Gracias, doctora Dodge. Nos gustaría invitar a la Vicepresidenta de Asuntos Estudiantiles, Patty Perillo, a presentar el premio Carolina Rojas Bar y sus premiados.
Graduates in the class of 2024, I want to join President Pines in just saying we are very proud of you. And I will say that it's one of the greatest joys of my life to have had the opportunity to journey alongside you the last 3, 4, 5, 6 years. You are amazing. Parents and families, when you allowed us, gave us the gift of having your students and your children join us several years ago, we told you then that we knew it was a family affair. That certainly it's about their journey, but it's also about your journey as well. So thank you, thank you, thank you to every family member in the audience for supporting these extraordinary graduates. We are grateful for you as well. So each year during this Latinx Graduation Celebration, organizers ask members of the university to nominate excellent students, extraordinary students, based on their accomplishments and contributions to the campus community throughout their academic year and their career. The award is named in honor of the exceptional work of Carolina Rojas Bar, who served as the Assistant Director for Student Advancement in the Office of Multi-Ethnic Student Education at UMD, the office that we refer to as AMSI. She was an advisor to many Latinx student organizations, a vital mentor to students, and a beloved member of our campus community. Each year, her award recognizes 2 recipients, 1 undergraduate student and 1 graduate student. And I have the joy and honor in letting you know who they are. And even greater joy and honor in knowing these students specifically. This year's recipient of the Undergraduate Student Award is Matias Cachero. I want to tell you a little bit about Matias, and President Pines and I can both say that we've come to know Matias over the last couple of weeks because I think he's won almost every undergraduate award there is. He is a dedicated student leader and a proud United States Latino Studies minor. He's getting his major is government and politics because Matias is deeply committed to understanding and influencing the systems that shape society. Beyond his academic pursuit, he is actively involved in various student organizing activities where he channels his big and beautiful energy into advocating for change and fostering community engagement. As a proud member of La Unidad Latina Lambda Upsilon Lambda Fraternity Incorporation, Matias embraces the values of academics, culture, and community service. After graduation, Matias will gain research experience with the Respirar project under the Department of Global Environmental and Occupational Health. Congratulations, Matias. Let us thank him again. Want to say a few words? You want to say a few words?
Hello, thank you, everyone. Thank you for the kind introduction. First, it is an honor to be recognized in the likeness of the late Carolina Rojas Barr. For those of you who do not know, she previously served as the Assistant Director of Multi-Ethnic Student Engagement and accomplished many great things at this university, so it's a privilege to receive this award. Friends, family, and faculty, my name is Matias Cacheiro. I am a first-generation college student and second-generation son of two Argentinos. Vamos, campeón del mundo, papá! Two Argentinos who did not know I would give this speech today, so surprise, Mom, I'm giving a speech today. Como muchos de nuestros padres que están aquí, muchos no sabían cómo iban a terminar cuando llegaron a esta universidad, a este país extranjera tan grande y tan fría, pero estoy aquí para decirles que lo lograron y valió la pena. Y no vino fácil. It was around 4 years ago that we made the decision to go to college and invest in ourselves. And it was just 4 years ago in the wake of a global pandemic where a deadly contagious disease was spreading through many communities, and especially ours, because it was our families that were deemed essential workers. Even though it is our politicians in DC that want to make it harder for people like Latinos to thrive in this country. Through all of this, we navigated the difficult mountain that is the FAFSA. We navigated college admissions. We finally arrived after a year of being online and missing our high school graduation. Some of us were commuters. Some of us stayed on campus. Some of us joined clubs. Some of us were focused on school. But we're all here for the same reason, para adelantar. As I look upon the many beautiful faces of so many friends and colleagues I have made over these past few years, I look around at each other and see that we have built a community here today. When all of you become doctors, engineers, lawyers, social workers, teachers, and members of your future communities, don't forget what has been built here. As all of you amazing people continue to take life head on and reach forward in your careers and reach for the stars, make sure you reach back as well and take others with you as well. Lead other people to the same opportunities you once had, because none of us got here alone. That's a quote from Congressman Tony Cardenas. Shout out CHI. I hope to see all of you get involved with the Latina Alumni Network as well. Now I'm going to say a bunch of thank yous. Thank you to Alex Mullen in the MICA office for helping so many students find their community and putting all of this together. Can we get a round of applause for them organizing? He's back there. Shout out Alex, MICA office, where y'all at? There you go. Thank you to all the amazing professors I've had, especially to the outstanding USLT professors. Thank you to Dr. Chester for being an especially woke British man. Thank you to Dr. Guerrero for all you do for the students and this university. And thank you for Dr. Mirabal and the USLT department for all that you do. Thank you to Dr. Tony Randall, Yvette Lomer-Jones, Dr. James McShay for your commitment to your students and your mentorship. Thank you to my academic advisor, Jillian Santos, who, when I came into her office pulling my hair out over some statistics classes, she took the time to listen to me and help me out. I would also like to give a special shout out to my hermano, Mauricio Ortiz Tapia, who should be up here as well. He also deserves this honor for all that he's done. To my Phi family that are here, there are so many hermanos I would like to thank, but the inspiring history of hermanos across this chapter have motivated me to be here today. Shout out to the most prestigious, premier, and fatal chapter that is in this entire institution, La Dona Latina, Lambda Upsilon Lambda Fraternity, Incorporated. To my mother, my father, my sister, y mi abuelo Cacheiro, que están aquí de Argentina, los quiero mucho. Gracias por venir a verme, gracias por apoyarme, y les mando un beso, los quiero mucho, los amo. Mi familia mirando a Argentina, les mando un beso y espero que vengan un día porque, bueno, ya tienen un primo aquí que es un crack, entonces estamos bien. And with that, I say, felicidades, class of 2024. We made it, so yeah.
This one's yours. Yeah. There you go. He's going to take a quick selfie. There you go. You want President Pines to photobomb it? And the good news continues. As you can tell, he is one extraordinary human being. And we have another. This year's recipient of the Carolina Rojas para Graduate Student Award is, and I get to say this for the first time ever publicly, Dr. Marinel Martinez Benyarco. Dr. Martinez Benyarco is someone that I know very well. She was a doctoral student in one of the courses that I taught and is also a colleague in the Division of Student Affairs. She's a doctoral candidate, well, she's actually a doctoral student graduating from the Higher Ed Student Affairs and International Education Policy Program. She is also a Student Affairs Scholar Practitioner who has almost 10 years working in various capacities such as human resources, residential life, multicultural education, and student development. Her research centers on Afro-Latin, Latina, Latino, racial and ethnic identity development, student activism, and critical consciousness. Marinel identifies as a proud Afro-Dominicana and first-generation college student who was raised in Brooklyn, New York. And she is one extraordinary colleague, citizen, daughter, wife, mother, and so much more. Congratulations, Doctor.
Good afternoon, esteemed colleagues, mentors, family, friends, and fellow graduates. I am deeply honored and humbled to accept the Carolina Rojas Barr Outstanding Latinx Graduate Student Award. I wanted to start by sharing a little bit about my story and journey for here today. My family and I immigrated to the United States from the Dominican Republic when I was 4 years old. Growing up, my parents placed a strong emphasis on education of my younger sisters and me. As I continued to grow older, I realized that the struggles my parents endured, the obstacles they faced, and the sacrifices they made amount to the educational success I have attained. I'm a product of the New York public school system, from being an English as a second language student in elementary school all the way through my first generation college student experience at SUNY Albany. When I attended college, I found peace and community within the Latina student organizations, salsa dance team, and a historically Latina sorority, shout out to the SIAs, which fostered a sense of belonging, strengthened my leadership skills, and facilitated my racial and ethnic identity development. My mentor and educational opportunity program advisor recommended the field of student affairs based on my involvement in leadership roles on campus. My higher education career has centered and continues to be fueled by mentorship and a commitment to DEI. Fast forward, and with lots of perseverance, I joined the Student Affairs doctoral program at UMD. My doctoral journey has been a testament to my resilience and community support, while balancing the demands of full-time employment with the pursuit of academic excellence and growing my family. Through the support of my community and my passion for research that illuminates the narratives of the Afro-Latina community, I stand before you today. Through my dissertation, I have amplified the voices of 11 Afro-Latina activists exploring the critical consciousness using Latinx methodology. In doing so, I strive to fill in the gaps in educational research, shedding light on marginalized populations, and advocating for policy and programming that honors their lived experiences and activism. Thank you to MICA and the selection committee for this prestigious recognition. This recognition is not just a reflection of my individual efforts, but the collective journey of those who have supported and guided me along the way. Primero quiero aprovechar la oportunidad de darle las gracias a mi madre Antonia y mi padre Nelson. Su amor, sacrificios y trabajo siempre me han permitido ser la mejor versión de mí misma y lograr las metas con las que sueño. Este título también es tuyo. To my beloved husband, Anthony, and daughter, Luna, thank you for your steadfast love, faith, and positivity. To my sisters, family, friends, mentors, supervisor, cohort, and student affairs community, your encouragement has been a source of strength throughout this journey. To my advisor, chair, and mentor, Dr. Michelle Espino, I am grateful for your compassion and confidence in me. Thank you so much for your thoughtfulness and care for me as a student, mom, wife, and professional. In closing, I accept this award not as a validation of past accomplishments, but as a charge to continue the work of equity, justice, and mentorship. And I hope that as a graduating class together, we can strive to create a world where every voice is heard, every story is valued, and every individual has the opportunity to thrive. Thank you.
I'm going to get Dr. Espino to come up here too. Dr. Espino. One more round of applause for these two extraordinary human beings.
Thank you so much, Dr. Perillo, and congratulations to our award winners once again. We're now happy to introduce our keynote speaker for the evening, Dr. Perla Guerrero. Perla Guerrero, formerly undocumented, is Associate Professor of American Studies and U.S. Latinx Studies here at UMD. Her research and teaching interests include relational race and ethnicity with a focus on Latinx and Asian Americans. She has received multiple awards and is currently working on her second book, which seeks to understand what happens to different kinds of people after deportation and coerced return.
Perla Guerrero, anteriormente indocumentada, es profesora de estudios americanos y estudios latinos aquí en UMD. Sus intereses de investigación y enseñanza incluyen raza relacional y etnicidad con un enfoque en latinos y asiático-americanos. Ha recibido múltiples premios, incluida una beca postdoctoral de la Fundación Ford y 2 del Instituto Smithsonian. Actualmente está trabajando en su segundo libro que busca comprender qué le sucede a diferentes tipos de personas después de la deportación y el retorno forzado. Bienvenido, doctora Guerrero.
Muy buenas tardes. Es un orgullo para mí felicitar a los estudiantes y a sus familias por sus logros de titularse de la Universidad de Maryland. Felicidades. It's an honor for me to congratulate you and your families on your graduation from the University of Maryland. Congratulations. For those of you who are bilingual, Spanish-English, I'm going to talk to your folks first in Spanish, and then I'll come back to you. But I want to say that I think you'll see sort of a theme, even though none of the speakers planned this, in terms of recognizing both like our struggles, but also the responsibilities that we have to the folks that are coming after us, to our parents, right, our families. But this also while recognizing that not everybody, like if you're fortunate enough to have a strong family support, not everyone has that, right? Some of us sort of had to do it alone. So yes, I'm gonna take maybe 15 minutes total. I stand between you and, getting your diplomas, so I won't take too much of your time. Como muchas otras personas aquí, yo soy un inmigrante a este país. Mi papá se vino a Estados Unidos cuando yo era bebita y mi mamá, mi hermano y yo nos reunimos con él en Los Ángeles cuando yo tenía 5 años. También como muchas otras personas aquí, nosotros entramos a este país como indocumentados. Les comparto esto porque no tengo de nada que avergonzarme. Uno entra de indocumentado porque cuando uno es pobre, de bajos recursos, o sin título universitario, el gobierno estadounidense no nos da la oportunidad de emigrar de manera legal. Y el resultado de esta política gubernamental es que hay más de 11 millones de personas indocumentadas en este momento. Algunos de nosotros estamos aquí, nos estamos graduando, somos padres, abuelos. En mis clases de USLT o estudios latinos, estudiamos el resultado de esta política, que es tener a millones de personas vulneradas. O sea, no que son vulnerables como si fuera algo individual o algo de debilidad, sino vulneradas por el sistema que así arma las cosas. Vulneradas porque como persona indocumentada uno le piensa 1000 veces si cambia de trabajo, aun si el jefe es horrible y maltrata a los trabajadores. Siendo un indocumentado, uno tal vez no se queja de robo de salario o de maltrato porque tiene miedo de que lo despidan del trabajo. Y mujeres son aún más vulneradas por acoso sexual o maltrato de género. Muchos de nosotros hemos sido desplazados en nuestros países por cuestiones de violencia, guerras, pandillas y pobreza, porque la pobreza también es un tipo de violencia. Y muchas veces ese desplazamiento fue porque Estados Unidos apoyó a gobiernos derechistas en Centroamérica y Sudamérica. Pero luego se les negó que entraran de manera legal como refugiados. La mayoría de centroamericanos que fueron desplazados en las guerras civiles tuvieron que entrar como indocumentados. Y algunos, pero muy pocos, eventualmente calificaron para TPS. Si ustedes y su familia pudieron migrar de manera legal, me gustaría que entendieran que a muchos de nosotros simplemente se nos negó esa oportunidad. Y pues luchamos aquí, hacemos vidas aquí, nos titulamos aquí. Sobrevivir en un país ajeno es muy difícil y frecuentemente construimos una narrativa que somos buenos trabajadores. Eso es cierto muchas de las veces, pero también a veces criticamos a otros grupos, especialmente a gente negra, morena o afroamericana. Uno dice que ellos no trabajan lo suficiente, que no se ponen las pilas para salir adelante, que están como están por falta de ganas y esfuerzo. Pero eso es algo que ignora la realidad de ser una persona negra en Estados Unidos, porque aquí sigue existiendo el racismo y el racismo antinegro, para ser más específica. Para uno que es o fue indocumentado, el obstáculo más grande es obtener el estatus legal o la ciudadanía y luego le sigue el poder manejar bien el inglés. Entonces vemos a la comunidad afroamericana que tienen las dos cosas y nos preguntamos, ¿cómo es posible que sigan atrás? Pero casi nunca nos preguntamos si los trabajos y los empleadores nos escogen o prefieren a nosotros porque somos más vulnerados y porque nos pueden abusar o explotar más fácilmente. Por ejemplo, mi papá trabajó muchos años en una pollera en la industria avícola y cada año la compañía aumentaba la velocidad de la línea y casi todos los trabajadores se movían más y más rápido, excepto los negros. Un día mi papá se quejó de eso y yo le pregunté si la compañía le pagaba más entre más rápido iba la línea y me dijo que no. Y yo le dije, pues entonces me parece que tus compañeros afroamericanos están en lo correcto. ¿Por qué van a trabajar más rápido si les van a seguir pagando lo mismo? Es más, tal vez es su forma de resistirse a un sistema que cada vez exige más. Afroamericanos tienen siglos de experiencia lidiando con ese sistema estadounidense, un sistema que los esclavizó, que les prohibió ir a la escuela con gente blanca y que aún hoy en día les niega préstamos para comprar casas o establecer negocios, incluso a negarles trabajos. Muchos de nosotros también sufrimos de la indignidad de nuestros países natales de que se nos negara el trabajo por ser mujeres, por estar muy viejo, por ser pobre o por ser indígena o de pueblos originarios. Tal vez en este país no hemos sufrido lo mismo o al mismo nivel, pero eso no quiere decir que no hay racismo. El reconocer que hay racismo antinegro no nos quita nuestros logros y no nos quita que también nos ha tocado vivir cosas humillantes e indignantes. Espero que todas, todes y todos podamos reconocer que tenemos mucho en común con otras comunidades negras, indígenas y asiáticas, aunque no sean inmigrantes o indocumentados. Muchas veces vivimos muy segregados unos de los otros y al estar trabajando para sobrevivir no tenemos oportunidad de conocer más sobre la historia de Estados Unidos y de las luchas de igualdad, las cuales la mayoría han sido lideradas por gente negra. Si nosotros podemos ir a escuelas con gente blanca es porque afroamericanos lucharon por ese derecho. También lucharon mexicoamericanos en el suroeste de Estados Unidos por ese derecho. Y todos los que estamos aquí hoy en día estamos cosechando de los triunfos de esas luchas. In USLT, the acronym we use to refer to the U.S. Latino Studies program, where we teach students about the long history of Latinas in the United States. Latina with an E is a gender-inclusive term for those of you who are language purists or take issue with the gender-inclusive X in Spanish. Why use Latinx or Latine? Because marginalized people from our community are asking that we include them, see them, and respect them. In USLT, we teach classes that grapple with race and racism, gender and LGBTQ issues, immigration and diaspora, as well as labor and pop culture, because we want students to have a better understanding of the lives they lead and what led them and their families to where they are today. To be Latina, Latinx, Latine is to grapple with the multiple ways that my family has experienced prejudice and discrimination for being Latine or being immigrant or both, but also to understand how we're often used as tools to divide us from other communities of color with whom we often have so many things in common. To other Americans, we're Latinx, one group. But I'm here to remind you that Latinas are an ethnic group, not a racial one. We're Black, Indigenous, Asian, Mestizo, Ladino, white, multiracial. And yet we are still assumed to be one homogeneous group, as if we only had one language, one class, one politic. And if you've ever tried to talk politics with your parents, I think you'll know that this is not the case. Because Latinas can be of any race, and because Latin American countries are so diverse, some folks like to say that Latin Americans can't be racist. We don't see color, because we're all different kinds of hues, they say. But the reality is that anti-Blackness is quite prevalent in our communities and in our homes. Ideas of who is good looking, what kind of features they have, how light their skin is, what kind of hair they have, are all coded ways of discussing race. Black Latinas are either erased within our communities, like they don't exist, or they are derided. Supposedly, we want Latinx representation, but we do not cheer on Jarrell Jerome the way we do Alex Rodriguez. We do not cheer on Gina Torres the way we cheer on Eva Longoria. In the US, our experiences break down along racial lines. I experienced the US as this person, this kind of Latina, not like a Black person, not as an Indigenous person. It's important to note here that in recent decades, many of the immigrants arriving from Mexico and Central America are Indigenous people, and also to remember that, particularly in Central America, Indigenous pueblos were targeted during the Civil Wars. Increasingly, people are Mixtec, Zapotec, Maya, who sometimes only speak their Indigenous languages at home, not Spanish. Their experiences in the US are as Indigenous people, displaced people, but still Indigenous. And as Indigenous people, they often experience exclusion by Latinx people, the rest of us, because we also have strong anti-Indigenous sentiments. Turn on almost any telenovela, and if there are any Indigenous people on it, they're derided, diminished, and ridiculed. The majority of Latinas in the US are mestizos or Ladinos. We're a mix of European and Indigenous and Black, though many people purposefully leave Black people out. But mestizaje itself seeks to widen. A phrase still way too common in many of our families is, cásate con un blanco para mejorar la raza, or so you can have a light-skinned kid. Marry a white man to improve the race. We don't see color until we do. We don't understand how hierarchies work until we do. As an immigrant, I think it's deeply important to understand the history of our adopted homeland, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Because otherwise, it's too easy to understand ourselves and our communities in only positive light, instead of through the complicated relationships we have with each other as Latinas, but also with African Americans, Asian Americans, and Indigenous people in the Americas. My dad, who has a third grade elementary education, worked construction in Mexico. Here, he worked as a laborer, first in a veneer factory in LA, and then in a poultry line in Arkansas. My mom, who did not finish high school, worked cleaning houses for cash, and then later as a stalker in Kmart. RIP, I don't think they're around anymore. Their limited education matters a great deal because under longstanding immigration policies, they are not the kind of immigrants that the United States wants or desires, at least not the kind to which the US government grants work visas or legal permanent residencies as skilled workers. The only reason I stand before you today as a US citizen is because of the Immigration Reform and Control Act of 1986, otherwise known as El Amnistía. Without amnesty, all 4 of us and my family would still, to this day, be undocumented, and I came to the US at the age of 5. Remember, my dad's skills were devalued and did not qualify for a special worker visa. But our U.S. citizenship isn't simply due to chance. But our U.S. citizenship is simply due to chance, because my dad arrived in the U.S. before the cutoff date. Today, there are more than 11 undocumented people, hoping that there will once again be an amnesty for which they will qualify. Everyone deserves to live without a system that threatens to separate them from their families. But sometimes in order to build ourselves up, we tear each other down. Immigrants love to say that we have a good work ethic and that we're good workers. But often that is based on being more vulnerable and more exploitable. We have to work hard because it's hard for us to find jobs or get a job that pays well, especially if we're undocumented. So many undocumented people or working class immigrants work hard, really hard, because they have to. And you know this because I'm sure you've seen many of your parents, grandparents have to work this hard. Our inclusion in the US nation is premised on the labor that we can provide. We have to provide it because we're made more vulnerable by the immigration system that says we're undocumented but will happily use our labor. But too often we erase those sorts of forces and buy into the idea that African Americans or others don't work hard. We attempt to make ourselves valuable by diminishing another group and by ignoring the long history of organizing and resistance here in the United States, fights that have often been led by Black people. And as you head into the workforce, you're going to encounter a specific type of marginalization, maybe as Latinos, sure, but you will also see anti-Blackness in action. So I hope that you keep some of these remarks with you as you navigate your professional lives. Our success should not be based on the marginalization of others. We have to do so much better and learn from each other's struggles, support each other, and not build ourselves up by tearing others down. As you step into the next chapter of your life, I hope you'll remember that you're walking in the steps of so many other people that came before you, and I hope you'll make things better for those that come after you. Como dicen los zapatistas, la lucha para una vida mejor es de todos y para todos. Or as they say, para todos todo, meaning everything for everyone. And it is a result of struggle. And as I said, as you step into your professional careers, that struggle will look differently for each one of you in your particular endeavors, but I do hope that you will continue to look out for one another and to look out for the people that come after you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Guerrero. You are amazing. We appreciate you being here today to celebrate our graduates and for sharing your time and words with us. Thank you so much.
También tenemos el honor de reconocer los graduados del programa de estudios latinos. We have the honor of recognizing graduates who have earned a minor in U.S. Latino Studies.
Damos la bienvenida a la doctora Nancy Mirabal, directora del programa de estudios latinos. We welcome Dr. Nancy Mirabal, director of the U.S. Latino Studies program, to the stage.
I just want to say thank you, Dr. Guerrero, for that really beautiful speech. So thank you so much. This is what happens when you take USLT courses. You get professors like Dr. Guerrero. So hello, everyone, and welcome to the Latinx Graduation, the best one on campus. I think so. I am Dr. Nancy Raquel Mirabal, the current director of the USLT program, and it is a pleasure to recognize the graduates and the U.S. Latino Studies minor. Thank you to MICA and the organizers of the Latinx Graduation for providing us with this really important space to honor the USLT graduates. We are very grateful to you. And thank you to the families, friends, and community who have supported you so that you can be here today. Hola a todos y bienvenidos a la graduación Latinx, la mejor del campus. Soy la doctora Nancy Raquel Mirabal, la actual directora del programa USLT, y es un placer reconocer a los graduados de la menor de estudios latinos Latina. Gracias a MICA y los organizadores de la graduación Latinx por brindarnos este importante espacio para honrar a los graduados de USLT. Pero sobre todo, gracias a las familias, amigos y comunidad que te han apoyado para que quedas estar aquí hoy. The minor, the first in the DMV area, was established in 2008 as a result of faculty, staff, and student activism. Since then, we have graduated hundreds of students in Latinx studies. Today, we have a program with 3 full-time faculty, myself, la doctora Perla Guerrero, and Dr. Robert Chester. El menor, el primero en la área del DMV, se estableció en el 2008 como resultado del activismo de profesores, personal y estudiantes. Desde entonces hemos graduado a cientos de estudiantes en estudios Latinx. Hoy tenemos un programa con 3 profesores de tiempo completo, yo, la doctora Perla Guerrero y el doctor Robert Chester. I will now call up each USLT minor by name. Once you hear your name, please come to the stage and receive your USLT certificate and sash, which is in my big bag that I carry with me. If you're wondering, what is she walking around with that big bag? Ahora llamaré a cada menor del USLT por su nombre. Una vez que escuche su nombre, suba al escenario para recibir su certificado y faja USLT. Deme un momentico para organizar esto acá arriba. Okay. All right. They're specific. Usually we have a table up here. Didn't happen this time? All right, we're ready. Victoria Adler. Yay, Victoria. Ooh, okay. So I forgot to mention, we might want you to come from that side, so that we've set up for you to come through that side. So that was my mistake. Okay, Matias Cristian Cachero, come on up. No. It's easier. Oh, they're good. Okay. ¿Cómo quieren? Por ahí, porque tienen el sash certificado. Pero se movió de su certificado aquí y aquí. Pero ahora no pasa nada. Así se ve más fácil. Can I give you a hug?
Yes, please. Thank you so much.
Oh.
And I like us.
All right. Katia Castillo. Ángela Fortuna. Maura Liseth Miranda. Mauricio Ortiz Tapia. Either way. Alejandra Pérez Velázquez. Calista Bella Pérez. And those who are graduating but who are not here is Caitlin Mendoza, Nancy Giselle Morales Molina. Please join me in congratulating our USLT minor. Únase a mí para felicitar a nuestros menores de USLT. Gracias.
Congratulations again to our USLT graduates. Now the time that everyone has been anxiously waiting for, right, recognizing and honoring our graduates. Before we begin, just another reminder to refrain from approaching the stage, as that area is reserved for the professional photographer, and please keep the aisles clear so that our wonderful graduates can safely walk to and from the stage. Thank you.
En este momento comenzaremos el reconocimiento de cada estudiante para recompensar todo su trabajo aquí en la Universidad de Maryland. Por favor, no se acerquen al escenario. Esta área está reservado para el fotógrafo profesional. Por favor, mantengan los pasillos libres para que nuestros graduados puedan caminar fácilmente hasta el escenario. Gracias.
And then graduates, you'll be released by row to be recognized, so please make sure to have your name card ready. Thank you. Tawanda Hernandez with a PhD in American Studies. Edgar Perez with a PhD in Physics. Marinel Martinez Benyarco, PhD in Student Affairs. Saul Saria, PhD in Biological Sciences. Laura Soneida Wortman, BA in Government and Politics and Journalism. Janet Amaya, BA in Criminology and Criminal Justice.
Esmeralda Puga, BA in Sociology. Vanessa Cruz, BA in Architecture. Jensen Castillo, BS and BA in Geographical Information Science and Sociology.
Congratulations. We're just going to take right here.
Casey Lopez, MA in International Relations. Alexia Hernandez, MS in Geospatial Information Sciences. Ana Garcia, MED in Art Education. Sonia Villatorro Ramos, MS in Couple and Family Therapy. Alba Cordova, MBA in Business Administration. Jessica Nunez Fleitas, MA in School Counseling. Ana Alarcón, MED in School Counseling. Abigail Vázquez Rosario, MA in Communication. William Hernandez, Masters in Music Performance.
Jacqueline Nunez, Bachelor's of Science in Accounting. Catherine Romero, Bachelor's of Science in Accounting. Yuri Franco, Bachelor of Science in Public Health Science. Adriana Flores, Bachelor of Science in Sociology. Angie Murillo, Bachelor of Science in Public Health Science. Irving Bravo, Bachelor of Arts in Architecture. Jennifer Rubio, Bachelor of Arts in Government and Politics. Yared Vasquez Rosario, Bachelor of Arts in Marketing, Bachelor of Science in Marketing. Alexander Mac Soto, Bachelor of Arts in Marketing and Psychology. Aaron Matienzo Bray, Bachelor of Science in Finance.
Calista Perez, BA in Psychology. Alejandra Perez Velázquez, BA in Management. Celina Hernandez, BA in Economics and Accounting. Maura Miranda, Bachelor's of Arts in Communication. Matthew Camacho, BA in Communications. Adriana Santana Ufret, BS in Psychology. Esteban Melendez, BS, Finance and Operations Management and Business Analytics. Giselle Arias, BS in Information Systems and Management. Andrea da Silva, BA in Government and Politics, minor in Portuguese.
Angelina Santos, Bachelor of Arts in Communication. Alejandro Diaz Lopez, Bachelor of Arts in Government and Politics. Madison Alvarez Peralta, Bachelor of Science in Community Health. Francisco Munoz, Bachelor of Science in Human Development. Cristian Landaveri Pinto, Bachelor of Science in Information Science. Sarina Guzman, Bachelor of Arts in Government and Politics. Jackie Medrano, Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice and Government and Politics. Cecilia Cruz, Bachelor of Science in Community Health. Daphne Morales, Bachelor of Arts in Psychology. Victoria Adler, Bachelor's in International Social Justice and Human Rights. Natalie Juarez, Bachelor of Science in Elementary Education. Carmen Narvaez. Caitlin Schneider, Bachelor of Science in Public Health Science. Carmen Narváez, Bachelor of Science in Elementary Education. Daniel Mendez, Bachelor of Science in Environmental Science and Technology, Social and Watershed Science.
Rochelle Muscoso Morales, BS in Public Health Science. Catherine Gonzalez, BA in Criminology and Criminal Justice. Maria Tapia, BA in Communication. Caio Moreira Goolsby, BS and BA, Astronomy and Government and Politics and History. Katie Melgar, BS in Public Health Science. Marilyn Funes, BA in Public Health Science. Cristian Noyola Alvarado, BA in Electrical Engineering. Camila Soler Mancilla, BA in Criminology and Criminal Justice and Psychology. Mateo Aron Ortiz, BS in Architecture. Mariana Oru, BS General Biology.
Ruben Lopez, Bachelor of Arts in Communications. Lourdes Reyes Valenzuela, Bachelor of Science in Public Health Science. Yulette Caban, Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Arts in Psychology and Communications. Eliani Lumbreras, Bachelor of Arts in Communications. Cassandra Salcedo, Bachelor of Science in Public Health Science. Elizabeth Mercado, Bachelor of Science in Public Health Science. Camila de Alvarez, Bachelor of Science in General Biology. Ava Lamberti, Bachelor of Science in General Biology. Katia Castillo, Bachelor of Arts in Criminology and Criminal Justice. Giovanni Matos Jr., Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering. Isabela Quijada Bristol, Bachelor of Science in Cell Biology and Genetics and Anthropology.
Desiree Gardner, BA in English. Sandra Hernandez, BS in Physiology and Neurobiology. Rachel Jorge Lima, BS in Early Childhood Education and Early Childhood Special Education. Daisy Lopez, BS in Early Childhood Education, Early Childhood Special Education. Rebecca Fuken, BS and BA in Animal Science and Studio Art. Alexis Reyes, BS International Business and Supply Chain Management. Angela Fortuno, BA in Criminology and Criminal Justice. Tiffany Rodas, BA in Criminology and Criminal Justice. Laura Sofía Paredes Romo, BS in Management. Cristian Orihuela, BS in Business Management. Milusmar Quispe Vázquez, BS in Architecture. Giancarla Taville, BA in Studio Art. Ruby Delgadillo Guerrero, BS in Bioengineering. Diana Lopez Feiro, BS in Accounting. Fabricio Perez, BS in Computer Science. Orlando Aguilar, BS in Information Science. Angelo Capati, BS in Fire Protection Engineering. Ariana Capati, BS in Bioengineering.
Matias Cachero, Bachelor of Arts in Government and Matias Cachero, Bachelor of Arts in Government and Politics. Mauricio Ortiz Tapia, Bachelor of Science in Supply Chain Management and Operations Management and Business Analytics. Jason Martinez Mejia, Bachelor of Science in Supply Chain Management and International Business. Jonathan Ricci, Bachelor of Science in Information Science.
L-U-L-U-L-U-L!
Cristian Marquez, Bachelor of Arts in Criminology and Criminal Justice. Stephanie Landaverde, Bachelor's degree in Criminal Justice. Victor Salaverria, Bachelor of Science in Environmental Science and Policy. Natalia Portillo, Bachelor of Arts in English Literature and Language. Catherine Pacas, Community and Behavioral Health. Valerie Quintanilla, Bachelor of Arts in Communication. Gustavo Santos Jerjuel, Bachelor of Arts in Communication. Nadia Robles Osorio, Bachelor of Arts in Criminology and Criminal Justice. Giselle Alvarez, Bachelor of Arts in Public Policy. Ashley Francisco, Bachelor of Science in Marketing. Valeria Jovel, Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering. Luis Ordonez Gonzalez, Bachelor of Science in Information Science. Paulina Martinez, Bachelor of Science in Elementary and Middle Special Education. Pamela Rodriguez Fernandez, Bachelor of Arts in Special Education.
Diana Perez, Bachelor of Science in Human Development. Cristian Ortiz Romero, Bachelor of Arts in Public Policy. Gabriel Acevedo, Bachelor of Science in Environmental Science and Technology, Soil and Watershed Sciences. Alejandra Serrano Colón, Bachelor of Science in General Biology. Kevin Gonzalez Sales, BS in Computer Science. Jason Rodriguez Flores, BA in English. Vanessa Garcia, BS in Kinesiology. Yesenia Lemus Avila, BS in Public Health Science. Nicole Presentado, BS in Public Health Science. Michelle Castro Limus, BS in Business Management. Maximiliano Gonzalez Cruz, BS in Public Health Science. Uviel Lima Lucero, BS in Business Management. Abraham Benitez, BS in Information Systems. Alexandra Castillo, BA in Communications. Give it up for the graduates one more time. Woo!
Congratulations y felicidades to our graduating class of 2024. Woo! As many of us can attest, reaching graduation is a journey, several years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. While today we recognize the individual efforts of all of our graduates, we want to take the opportunity to acknowledge the many individuals who have unconditionally supported these students.
Como muchos de nosotros podemos atestigar, llegar a la graduación es un viaje. Varios años de trabajo arduo, dedicación y perseverancia. Hoy reconocemos los esfuerzos individuales de todos nuestros graduados, pero queremos aprovechar la oportunidad para reconocer a las personas que han apoyado incondicionalmente a estos estudiantes.
You, the parents, guardians, husbands, wives, partners, children, families, faculty members, advisors, friends, neighbors, have played an instrumental role in helping these graduates reach this milestone. Without your love, encouragement, mentoring, and emotional support, we would not be able to gather here this evening and celebrate this graduation.
Ustedes, los padres, madres, parejas, hermanos y hermanas, primos, primas, tíos, tías, madrinas, a los abuelos y las abuelas, y ojalá no me olvidé de nadie, y los amigos que les han brindado su amor, ánimo y apoyo durante este camino. Sabemos que han sido muchos los sacrificios que han pasado y en este día los reconocemos a ustedes también.
At this time, will the graduates please stand, face the audience, and give a heartfelt applause to honor your parents, families, and loved ones who have made your presence here possible. En este momento, los graduados pueden ponerse de pie y dar un aplauso sincero para honrar a sus padres, familias y seres queridos que han hecho posible su presencia aquí.
And now we would like to invite William Chavez to the stage. William is an alumnus of the University of Maryland and president of the UMD Latinx Alumni Network. Ahora nos gustaría invitar a William Chavez. Es un exalumno y presidente del Latinx Alumni Network.
How are we feeling? Good? We're good? Good, good, good. Bueno, my role up here today is to, one, congratulate everyone on behalf of the Latinx Alumni Network of the University of Maryland. We're all incredibly happy. It's an honor to be here today to share this moment with everyone, including family, friends, padrinos, padrinas, tías, everyone. It's really an honor of a lifetime to be here and get to see everyone's faces and hand out pins and welcome you to the Alumni Network. Officially in, the next, I think commencement's next tomorrow, right? You guys, all right. So as of tomorrow, you'll be alumni of the University of Maryland, and we would love to have you come and help us out here at the Latinx Alumni Network. It's a lot of fun. It's about community building, and as you venture out into what you are doing next, I can say from experience that, I wouldn't have been successful in my career had it not been for the people around me, particularly colleagues, people who are going through the same thing you are, mentors in your line of work in the industry. So as part of the Latinx Alumni Network, we offer that to you. You'll meet people from, graduates from 2016 to 2005. There's a lot of people, a lot of experience that want to help you in that along the way. So with that, thank you so much for allowing me up here. Congratulations, and I hope that you have an amazing time celebrating this tremendous accomplishment.
Before we leave for the evening, we would like to thank all of our sponsors and supporters who have made this evening possible. Thank you to the following colleges and campus offices. Antes de concluir, queremos agradecer a nuestros patrocinadores: the Graduate School, College of Information Sciences, College of Behavioral and Social Sciences, College of Education, Division of Student Affairs, Latinx Alumni Network, School of Architecture, Planning and Preservation, A. James Clark School of Engineering, University Libraries, and the U.S. Latino Studies Program.
Al final de la ceremonia están invitados a una recepción. So please join us in celebrating our graduates at a light reception on the second floor stamp in the Colony Ballroom. Gracias por venir a este evento.
Congratulations to the Latinx class of 2024! Woo!